I really like to close off with this chant, and you could just repeat after me. And I want you guys to get as wild and as happy and jump and just feel it in your bodies. Liberate yourself from all of this weight that we've been feeling, all of the sadness that we've been feeling. In this moment, I want everyone to feel joy. Can you do that with me? Yeah! I want to see you jumping. Repeat after me. I believe. I believe. I believe that. I believe that. I believe that we. I believe that we. I believe that we will. I believe that we will. I believe that we will win. 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 You out in all of our rallies and our marches.
Hi, this is C with World Progressives, and I'm at a protest that has been originated at the White House, I believe, and circled back around, and now we are in the back of the White House here. Yeah, it's hard to tell from my perspective, but you are one of the organizers here, and can you tell us a little bit about what this event represents and what it hopes to achieve?
Sure. So my name is Deyanira Aldana. I came here to the U.S. when I was 4 years old. I'm currently a DACA recipient, but my mom continues to be undocumented. And we're out here protesting because there was executive orders that came out that the media has not really reported on and that have been affecting our community tremendously. So as of today, we have 106 ICE raids in L.A., 200 in Georgia and 44 in Austin, and one raid is too many, right? So we came out here with our allies to let the administration know that we're aware of what's going on, that we know that they're racially profiling our people, and that we will not stand for that.
What was the expected turnout for the event, and how many do you think actually turned out?
So I'm actually really surprised. Our Facebook event had 100 folks. We estimated that 45 people would be here, and I'm guessing around 600 to 700 folks showed up today.
What do you think that says about the movement at large?
I think that there's a lot of momentum going on right now because our people are in discontent. And I think that discontent is a huge form of patriotism because we're wanting to change the system that we're in. So I think that our people right now are really motivated, but that we need to propel them to do concrete change.
Great. What's next for this organization, and what do you expect in the upcoming weeks or days or months to accomplish?
So United We Dream is committed to the immigrant community of all walks of life. So we'll continue to fight for our immigrant community. I myself am responsible for the rapid response work. So I'll continue to make actions like this in response to any negativity thrown at us. But expect for us to continue to grow our constituency and to continue to grow our Migra Watch network and our hotline where you can report immigration raids and activity.
What do these protests actually represent in terms of action and affecting real change?
Yeah, so we saw it in 2012 when we fought long and hard to be able to win DACA. So originally Obama had told us that he could not do anything for us, but we came back strong with political and public campaigns. And at the end of June of 2012, we received deferred action for childhood arrivals. In 2014, we did the same and we were able to receive DACA, although stopped at the Supreme Court would have granted protection from deportation and work authorization to 5 million. So these very protests that are happening today were catalysts to create executive orders that were pro-immigrant. So we're hoping that with our protests, we'll be able to end these anti-immigrant. We already saw it that with the JFK and the airport protests against the Muslim ban. That it had an impact, right? And the Ninth Circuit Court unanimously decided to stop that.
Great. I mean, you're obviously well-spoken, very intelligent. Do you mind telling us your age or age range?
So I'm 22.
So this seems to indicate, despite the old guard, that the future is quite bright.
I mean, that's our hope, right? And we continue to bring in more youth. We're a youth-led network, so it's the youth who lead this. And I expect to age out eventually and have other folks come in. But I have been working on this since I was 16.
Very good. When I was 16, of course, I was wandering around aimlessly. So the new generation it's great to see what you guys are doing, and we wish you the best of luck. Did you mention how someone can get in touch with their organization?
So you can go, you would text 877-877 and text Here to Stay, one word. You become part of our Here to Stay network, and we keep you updated on actions and immigration activity.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Welcome here, no hate, no fear. Immigrants are 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 welcome here, no hate, no fear.
I'm here with someone who is not a local resident, who actually traveled quite a distance to express his support for the protests and his outrage against some of the actions that I believe the Trump administration has been enacting. Can you tell us your name and what brought you here?
Yes, my name is Jared Emil Willis, and what brought me here was the ban, the travel ban. I have family that is Yemen, and that is on the list of people that can't come in here to America right now. Another of my concerns was the fact that they're raiding people in California right now, and I don't think that's right for them to come in and raid people that are already here. A lot of people don't know Fred Trump, which is Donald Trump's father. He's an immigrant himself. He's from Germany. And he came here from Germany as an immigrant in the 20s and started a mom and pop store, and that's how he got his money. He started the first supermarkets back in the Depression era, like what is a modern day dollar store. So I'm confused at how not only your wife, who is an immigrant, and your father, who is an immigrant, you have a problem with people coming to America because of their religion. And if you look at the statistics on the matter, you will see that more people are killed each year from car accidents or a great amount of things than people from quote unquote Muslim countries committing terrorist attacks. So I don't see how you're gonna put these 6 countries upon a pedestal and say that they can't come. That doesn't make any sense. So that's why I'm here. I came all the way from Tennessee. I hopped on the Greyhound bus. I go to Middle Tennessee State, but I graduated from Tennessee State, and I had to come out here this weekend, and I had to, protest to get this because it's not right. It's an injustice, and it needs to be dealt with.
What started you down this path and actually encouraged you to get on a bus and travel all the way down here to make sure your voice was heard?
Well, what really woke me up was when Trump actually won the election. That day I felt very depressed. I couldn't believe it actually happened. It was so surreal. His politics, the fact that somebody can say they want to grab somebody's P word, I think that's sexual assault for one. How can you say that? The disgusting things he's said. They say, well, how can you not support this man? You have to understand this man went bankrupt in 1998, and you saying he's a good businessman, but how can you go bankrupt? How can you lose $250 million? His policies, his ethics, his moral standards, him as a person, he's not fit to run the presidency of the United States. How can you be in this? And then you have people that support Trump who are completely ignorant to the fact of his policies, right? And they're so caught up in, everyday life and what they think or what they hear, and they just want to support him because they think he can do better. But in hindsight, what they're going to realize is the policies that he's implementing aren't for them because the majority poor rural people, right? They don't understand his policy is going to affect them in a negative way and in the outcome. And that's what's going to happen. And for the last 6 years, by the way, the economy has boomed up since the Depression in 2009 when George W. Bush left office because of his policies that he implemented back then. So, it's going to be funny to see what's going to happen in the next 10, 20 years. And hopefully so that Donald Trump can get impeached out of the office because he's already doing things like putting top financial institution people in office, and that's not good because, of course, what's going to happen is everything is going to get corrupted for the money because these companies already was corrupted now, so you're going to put them in governmental positions so they can make more laws to corrupt it even more. It doesn't make sense.
What is the actual ultimate goal to effect change and have this administration go towards the right side of history?
Okay, well, what we need to realize is that when we protest, what it does is awareness of the actual problems. And then on smaller courts and smaller circuits, they can make a change in their individual districts. I mean, being aware of it is what this makes a change. Inspiring others to make a change is what this is the purpose of this. I think it's a great matter of fact. Me seeing it myself is what made me come out myself. So the inspiration alone is the reason why we're here, and the awareness, of course, to bring awareness to the issues. Because if we're not conscious of the issues, if we're not knowledgeable on the issues, then we can never make a change.
All right, very good. I mean, this is indication that awareness is not just a local thing, it's something that is a national thing, and people are willing to travel great distances to make their voices heard.
Definitely.
So we do thank you for visiting
you,
here. Thank you, appreciate it very
Have a
much.
great day.
And this is C signing off for Real Progressives.
Education, not deportation. 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 Education, not deportation.